What's up?
Hey, what's up? So there is apparently a fish in this world that if you're not careful, it will bite your nuts off. It's called the pacu, spelled P-A-C-U, and it has been known to bite off swimmers and fishermen's balls. This fish is just swimming through the water, waiting for you to teabag it so it can bite your nuts clean off. They can get up to 55 pounds, and they live off a diet of nuts. Actual nuts. Not like nuts that are attached to a human being, but nuts that are just floating around in the water. So I guess when it sees a pair of human balls floating in the water, it thinks it's like a nice big chestnut or a peanut, depending on how big your balls are. I find it funny when guys are bragging about how big their nuts are. It just makes me think they have a small penis and that's all they got going for them. Because really, what's the pleasure of having big nuts? I think big nuts are more likely to scare a woman than attract her. What's she gonna do? Use them as a pillow while she blows you? Anyway, so this fish, the pacu, in 2011, 2 fishermen died from blood loss because one of these fish bit their nuts off. I wonder how long it would take to bleed out from getting your nuts bitten off. Well, only one way to find out. In the name of science! No, I'm not gonna cut my nuts off. Hopefully it would be really quick because that's gotta be one of the worst ways for a man to die. My main question about these fishermen is how did this fish get to their nuts? Or how did it see that their nuts were a tasty meal? Because I know when I go fishing, I don't normally do it standing in the water with my pants off. If I found these fishermen dead, I would just assume that they bit each other's nuts off in some sort of homosexual feud. Here's a picture of what this ball-biting fish pacu looks like. The thing looks like a mermaid reject. A lot of its features look human-like, especially the fucking teeth. Those are human teeth. I'm thinking these fishermen saw this fish swimming towards them and all they saw was the face and they're like, oh sweet, a fucking mermaid. And they pulled their junk out and then the mermaid wasn't a mermaid. I've always wondered about mermaids. I think they might be a little bit evil. I wouldn't trust a mermaid. I'd hardly trust real women. Think about it. What if a mermaid seduces you and you're like, oh sweet, I'm gonna have sex with this mermaid, but you can't have sex with it because it has no downstairs parts, so of course you're gonna go for the BJ. What's stopping that mermaid from just eating your dick and swimming away? It's half fish and your dick is practically a worm. Maybe that's why mermaids went extinct, because they tried to bite off too many fishermen's dicks. And I don't know about you, but if something tries to bite my dick off, I'ma kill it. I'ma fucking kill it! So now I know there's a fish that will bite my nuts off. Where's the fish that will just give me a blowjob? That would be nice. I want one of those as a pet. Some fish that will just blow you every night, then I'll never have to talk to women again. I'm just kidding, ladies. I know that you women have a lot more to offer than just blowjobs. You've got vaginas too. So I want to know, if you could choose one way to have the world end, how would you want the world to end? Leave a comment or a video response and let me know. How would you want the world to end?